How do you do, fellow kids?
What's up, guys? It's your boy, Benny. I told you 2024 was going to be wild, man. They're going to use new tactics, and they're going to try and reach young people in the dumbest, stupidest, cringiest way possible. And you are beginning to see that build right now. Joe Biden building a digital army of influencers, because there's nothing that young people love more than a man with dementia who shoves his nose directly into the back of their head. And the people who are getting sniffed the hardest are Chris and Harry. You'll probably notice videos like this popping up on your feed.
The Republican Party doesn't understand about Gen Z is we don't like you. You claim you want to appeal to Gen Z, but you call us stupid, you say we're dumb, you say we're indoctrinated. I promise it's a losing strategy. And Gen Z is watching the Republican Party extremely closely as they destroy our environment, take rights away from women, do nothing about kids being shot in schools, and if they think they can give the middle finger to our generation and get away with it, they're sorely mistaken.
Okay. The Hodge twins say, did this dude really slap his bicep? We gotta see it again. Hold on.
You went full retard, man. Never go full retard.
Oh my God. Okay, so this is the face of Joe Biden's little influencer army, all right? Also, what I think is very interesting is that these kids get community noted on Twitter like it's their job. So the Soros Bros, as we're going to call them on this program, the Soros Bros, and by the way, save some chicks for the rest of us, guys. I mean, there's nothing like hyperventilating, simping over Joe Biden and the establishment and corporate America and every corporate policy. There's nothing more punk rock than that. Oh, man. Again, save some chicks for the rest of us. So these two guys, Sisson and Mowry, are paid political operatives managed by Palette Management. Palette Management receives funding from the DNC, so they get community noted, just absolutely snapped on. And this is causing, of course, the two of them to have a meltdown. Young liberal activist goes on tirades about his suspected funding ties to the DNC, then gets dunked on by Twitter community notes. So here is Harry Sisson, the guy who's literally listed in this Axios article as being a paid digital influencer of Joe Biden, getting on Twitter.com via TikTok, of course, because these two would be nothing without the Communist Chinese Party paying for them to have fake audiences of Indonesian Simps on TikTok, which is a fake platform. This guy gets on here and it gives this, like, again, take a breath, dude, like hyperventilating defense of himself being a paid DNC shill. Watch.
Some MAGA trolls have been claiming that I'm a shill paid for by the DNC, and I don't actually believe what I say. If I've learned anything in my time making content on the internet, it's always a losing battle to feed the trolls, so I'm only going to address this once. I have never been paid by the DNC, ever. In fact, any content I've ever been sponsored to post has been labeled as such as required by law. I suppose it's worth mentioning that I've never been paid by Joe Biden, Hillary Clinton, or the deep state either. The best part is this grand conspiracy the liberal Illuminati has been hiding from them is literally just a Washington Post article. And if they actually read the article, they would see that no creator was paid anything. If you think that I need to be paid to make content with President Obama, then you've clearly never seen the content I've been posting on this app for years. The fact that these conspiracy theorists think it would take a paid actor bribed by a liberal conspiracy to speak out against gun violence against kids or student loan debt or making sure that everyone has the right to vote just shows you how out of touch they are. I really appreciate the people who've been defending me against these ridiculous threats, and for the conspiracy theorists.
Okay, Harry, a message from your boy Benny. All right, I've been doing this for 15 years. Rule number 1, sit down, breathe, take a breath, relax. You're not going to make it very long in this business if you're getting this excited. You're going to have a pulmonary embolism. You're going to give yourself an aneurysm, like Joe Biden's had a couple in his brain. Did you know this? Did you know that Joe Biden got a part of his brain removed? Mr. Harry Sisson, Democrat, 20. It's so rare to be a Democrat and 20 years old. It's not like all of media and all of corporate America has forced me to be a Democrat because all I do is ingest their propaganda. This kid's getting absolutely blown out of the water by community notes. Look at this. So he posted this video. Again, sit down, young man. Breathe. Okay, breathe. Save some chicks for the rest of us. This kid got community noted into the sun. In late 2022, Biden's campaign team connected with young social media influencers, including Harry Sisson, to draw in voters aged 18 to 29. Sisson recently signed with Pallet Management. Pallet received more than $200,000 from the DNC in 8 months. Let's go ahead and investigate that, because this has a link directly to the Federal Election Commission data that shows that these kids are getting paid by the DNC. I know this is going to be lost on the 20-year-old influencers here, Chris Mowry and Harry Sisson, but you can see here that they are literally paid DNC shills. So here's their emails from Pallet Management. They have email addresses at their management company. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. These are their little TikTok accounts here. You can see here in the Federal Campaign Election website data that the DNC Services Corp has paid $200,000 to Pallet Media. That DNC Services Corp paid $10,000 to Pallet Media. That these young men work for Pallet Media as DNC influencers. So what do you think they are doing for them? How do you think this works, young man? Your management company takes that money and then sends you a script. And then you breathlessly give yourself a coronary by reading that script into your little TikTok phone. The DNC paid Pallet Management $200,000 in October. Harry Sisson signed with Pallet Management in October. So this is literally the deal in order to sign this kid. His first ever TikTok filmed with a DNC politician, Barack Obama, was filmed in October. Pallet Management from DNC super PACs dedicated to defeating Trumpism. Totally not a paid shill. This is from Midas Touch. Media's Touch here. You can see that they literally are paying. Midas Touch is literally an organization designed to help defeat Trumpism. This is what they're designed to do. They're paying him directly. You can see the disbursements here on the Federal Election Commission. Maybe if we were in communist China, where you kids really want to live because you're so addicted to TikTok, maybe if we were in communist China, you wouldn't be able to have this type of insight into our federal election funding. But when you pay for political ads, when you buy political money to influence campaigns, your name, there's your name, kid. There you go. Sit down. Calm down. Okay? Take a breath. Here's your name literally on the disbursements for Federal Election Commission website. There you go. We did our research. Pallet Management represents Harry Sisson and Chris Mowry. Both are denying being paid for shills for the Democrat Party. According to FEC records, Pallet regularly receives payments from the DNC. Big ones. What do you think they're paying for? Exactly. $200,000. What exactly are they paying for? So here's Pallet Management's website. You can see here. Nothing wrong with it. It seems like they have, bigger brands that work with them. But find me a person in PR that ain't going to take money. Here you go. Here's the two doofuses that run this thing. And here's their team of, let's just say, clearly left-leaning managers. I wonder which one of these people manage. I would guess right down here. This sector right here. Manage Harry and Chris. Chris with a little content. Oh, and how upset are they about this? That they literally released a video calling themselves the Soros Brothers?
Hey everybody, it's the George Soros Brothers, as the Republicans would like to call us. But recently, many people on the right have been accusing myself and Chris of being paid by the DNC. And we just wanted to come on and say, that's an incredibly dumb thing to think.
Yeah, congratulations, you discovered we're both signed to Pallet Management, which is in our bios. And Pallet's a huge company, right? They do marketing work, they do management work. So they receive that money to do marketing and to cover travel
they're being told by their management company
from what we do. So we haven't seen a dime of that $200,000. Do you really think I would dress like this if I had $200,000? And again, it's all public information. And you discovered we're Democrats, and we're going to vote for Joe Biden, which I think most people already knew.
And look, if the DNC is handing out checks, we should be first in line to receive them, but that's simply not happening, and we haven't received a dime from the DNC. And we want to make it clear, we're perfectly happy to work with organizations that share our vision. So if someone reached out to us and say, hey, we're trying to make sure the environment is protected, we'd love to work with them. But we are simply not working with the DNC, and we want to reiterate that everything that's been posted on social media is public information. This is not a home home run story. It's all out there for everybody to see.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, we're gonna go continue our normal content like people want to see. Maybe we'll go hang out with Hillary and Hunter on an island or something, but not the home run story you think it.
Okay, so they completely. These two are the Soros brothers are the masters of the cell phone. So these two guys then make a joke about going to Epstein Island with the Clintons and Hunter Biden. Well, I promise you, young men, as young 20-year-old boys, you'd be very welcome on Epstein Island, and the Clintons would be thrilled to have you. So yes, these two are part of a paid influencer op. These two asshats just don't know how the economics of influence marketing works. They don't know how anything works. That's why they support Joe Biden. There you go, kids. That's right. Save some chicks for the rest of us. When I was younger, Tim Pool says, the kids who were fervently pro-establishment were the losers. These two are losers. But keep going. I need the content to make fun of, so I'm really excited about it. Community Notes here for you. Your boy Benny's here for you. Chris and Harry, have a great 2024. We'll be here for you. Saving America. It's your boy Benny. See ya.
Thank you for watching. Our channel is here to meme the libs until they cry and then to meme them crying. Their tears, they taste just like sweet, delicious ice cream. Salty, too. We ridicule the establishment and the libs because of you. Your support keeps us going. So if you like what you saw, please punch the subscribe button, click like, and ring the little bell so that you know when we're live. Don't you want to know when we're live? And make sure that you subscribe to our email list just in case the plug gets pulled, as tends to happen. If you want to see more of our videos, click here or here. My name is Benny Johnson. Stay free, Base Patriots.